Is it more of playing stupid games, win stupid prizes, or systemic racism? Which one is more to blame here? Oh yeah, and no, it's not Christmas time. 9/11 just happened. It's September 2020. Fresh, hot new video. Jacob Blake just got shot sometimes in the back, like what was that, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago or whatever. But yeah, it's a little Christmas area all year round. It's necessary for the soothingness. Same thing with my aquarium upstairs. You need these kind of things in this madness world that we live in. You need these kind of cool things to soothe you, to calm you, therapeutic. Especially if you're going to engage in crazy ass debates with crazy ass haters and trolls and liberals online. Whew. I have a family member that is the exact opposite political, social, cultural beliefs as me. Me being conservative, got a liberal sister. The rest of the family's all conservative too. And just got into a fiery, heated debate, and I can't understand her logic whatsoever. Let me run it by all of you. So all of us can agree that a woman that dresses provocatively does not deserve to be raped. If she's dressed in a skirt, grinding, doing whatever, drinking, she doesn't deserve to be raped. She's not asking for it. So, of course, we can all agree on that. My sister compared that to all of these BLMers that are resisting arrest. They didn't ask for this. They didn't ask to be shot. They didn't deserve this. They were resisting arrest though. Like, play stupid games, get stupid rewards. How can you not expect the worst to happen? How can you not be surprised, in the very least, by whatever may happen if you are resisting arrest? On top of that, cops go into half of these situations knowing the long ass violent criminal record you've got. A big ass rap sheet, right? Like Jacob Blake, they were going to arrest him on his sexual assault warrants. So they knew in advance, hey, this guy might be dangerous. Then he's resisting arrest. Then he's trying to get into a car that's not his with kids in the car and drive away. Like, they're not his kids to take. They're his kids, but he doesn't have custody of them. And he's back at the house to rape this girl again. And they're trying to arrest him. And he's reaching for something. And my sister's defending him. Like, oh, well, just because he has a criminal record, just because he's doing this and this and that and this and that, and he's this kind of person or that kind of person, doesn't mean he's asking to be shot 7 times. It's like, man, these cops, like, holy shit, like, can anyone do this job? No, no one can. Like, some of these cops, they're in fear of their lives when you're going into a situation like that, and you know what kind of person you're trying to arrest, and they're resisting arrest. He didn't ask for it. Yeah, he kind of did ask for anything that may have happened when he wanted to escalate that situation. You don't have a right to resist arrest. And I'm noticing that maybe it's the ones resisting arrest, whether they're white, black, violent or not, they're liberals, right? It's the people that are pro-life. Wait, no, pro-choice. Pro-choice. It's my body. You have no right to tell me what I can do with my body. Should we go red? Nah. That's violent, huh? That's like revenge in your eyes. That's appropriate for all these BLMers and the riots and the fires and the protests. But let's go blue. Minty cool blue. There we go. Let's finish this video up now. But seriously, is it liberals that are resisting arrest? Because it's like, it's my body. You have no right to do this to me. You can't handcuff me. You can't put me in jail. How dare you try to tell me what I could do with my body? I mean, is that the pro-choicers argument? Like, because, like, they're so convinced that, like, you don't have a right to tell me what I can do with my body, if I want to have an abortion or not. Like, okay, just take it one step further. Does anyone have the right to put you in jail? I mean, it's your body. Who are they to put you in jail if you commit a crime or you're resisting arrest, right? Maybe that's who all, I mean, BLMers, blacks, in general, they're Democrat. In general, Democrats are pro-abortion. So maybe it like all goes together with someone's mentality, and they have this righteous indignation that you don't have a right to arrest me. You don't have a right to tell me what to do with my body. You don't have a right to handcuff my hands, put me in this cop car. That's how it has been, man. George Floyd refused to get in the cop car because he swallowed the bag of fentanyl and he was suffocating way before the freaking really cringy knee on the neck for 9 minutes. But he did swallow a bag of fentanyl. And Jacob Blake, he did have a sexual assault warrant, and he was reaching for his knife, and he was resisting arrest, and he was putting officers in wrestling, chokeholds, and all this stuff before trying to flee in a car that he was not allowed, that wasn't his. And he was, it's just on and on it goes. I just can't comprehend that. There you go, people. Can you believe that kind of comparison? That the fragile liberal snowflakes in LA, my sister's one of them. They'll compare that. Oh, well, he wasn't asking for it. Just like a girl that isn't asking to be raped just because she's dressed provocatively. You know, Jacob Blake and anyone that is being brutalized by the police, they're not asking for that when they're, you know, just because they're resisting arrest. Like, what the heck? Like, how can you give them leeway? How can you defend them even 1%? You're the kind of people that if they're stabbing you or raping you, you'll be like, please stop. I just want to help you. I just want to show you empathy. It's mind-boggling. It's not comparable. It's ridiculous. But that's the kind of mindset, conservatives, that you were dealing with when you were trying to reason with or argue with or whatever. So it's a kind of hopeless situation. Everyone's in their own ecosystem, because it's like, this is why liberals somehow, like, they're very sympathetic, and they will justify and excuse anything and everything, and they'll even say, oh, well, it's systematic racism. Give them a break. That's why they're resisting arrest, because they're feeling like they're being oppressed, and they're just fighting back. Like, they've been they're under attack all the time. Just let them fight back. Yeah, just let them fight back. Just let them stab the cops. I mean, 2 cops just died, and 2 cops just got attacked and shot up a bunch yesterday in LA, and then they're going to the hospital, blocking the hospital entrance, so everybody going to the hospital for anything are all at risk of dying because they're blocking it, the protesters, and saying, hope you die, pigs, hope you die. It's crazy stuff. Crazy. But I had to share that is the comparison, that is the kind of example that liberals are giving. That they say, well, that person didn't ask to be shot. Just because they were asking for it. You should not be surprised what may or may not happen. You should expect the worst if you are resisting. On top of, if you have a criminal record, you should assume they know you have a criminal record, and you should expect them to be on edge and gun happy if you have that already and you're resisting arrest. Like, what the hell could you be surprised at anything? You are asking for it. It is nothing like a girl dressed provocatively and or drunk and or acting slutty and looking slutty not asking for it. But if you are resisting and or a violent criminal and or reaching for something and or armed and or have arrest warrants, all of that combined, all of that, especially you should be thinking, yes, anything can happen. You are asking for it. So there you go. That's liberals for you. They think, no, they're not asking for it. BLMers are not asking for it. And again, it's only the blackest of the Black Lives Matter. BLM needs to change their messaging, because light-skinned blacks aren't having all these issues. I'm not seeing any light-skinned blacks in the news. The media won't show all the whites that are being killed by cops, and they're not showing light-skinned blacks being killed by cops. They're just showing the blackest of the black. That's the ones that, yeah, they're being racially profiled. But the cops are going into these situations half the time knowing they've got long-ass rap sheets. Knowing that. So going on edge and saying, hey, we're trying to arrest you now, please cooperate. And then they're starting to wrestle and fight and point tasers and reaching for knives. And you all wonder why they're getting shot up. And you're saying that the cops are treating them like savages. Play stupid games, get stupid rewards. Update. So then my sister was like, what about you when you go into stores and you instigate situations because you're not wearing a mask and you get into confrontations? And I was like, are you talking about the stupid games, stupid prizes thing that I was just referring to? Resisting arrest, and that gets you the stupid prize of getting shot, possibly? I was like, if that's what you mean, then yeah, I mean, I guess. If the Mexican narco employee decided to pull out a gun and shoot me, yeah, I guess kind of was playing a stupid game, so I get a stupid prize of getting shot too. Even though it was my right not to be muzzled like a dog. I mean, I was kind of choosing that. Confrontational, wanting to be outspoken and all that, rather than being a good little muzzled boy. So I could understand the stupid prizes that I get if I want to be in confrontations. Why can't BLM understand the stupid prizes that they're winning? It seems obvious. Resisting arrest is more to blame than the systematic racism for these police incidents. These police incidents are more because of playing stupid games, resulting in stupid prizes. And then the media is only showing these stupid prizes for the blackest of the blacks, which is what BLM's message really needs to be. They're not showing the whites playing stupid games and getting stupid prizes, or the other minorities, or or the light's getting black. So yeah, I play stupid games sometimes too, and I guess I'm less likely to get stupid prizes from the cops. But I get into confrontations, and I'm outspoken, and I'm a smartass and sarcastic with like, yeah, that video's coming next. Got kicked out of Argo because I will put on a mask too late, and even with the mask, then I was just asking a couple smartass questions. Then they shut my pump down, even way out there. They wouldn't let me get gas. Nothing to do with being inside their store. And I tried 2 times to pump the gas, so it was back and forth confrontations, and we were going at it, and I was like, well, if that's what you mean, sister, then yeah, that was a stupid game I was playing, like, even getting in that confrontation. If I got shot, I mean, it's not really comparable to resisting arrest, but I can kind of understand it. Like, no one wants to be muzzled, and nobody wants to accept arrest. I don't want to accept being muzzled like a dog, and people don't want to accept arrest. So why can't BLM just accept that, hey, it is a stupid game you're playing, so you don't be surprised at the stupid prizes. That's all.